Thank you, Ignatius. Thank you, Andrew. And thank you, Steph, and thank you, everybody, for coming today. Thank you particularly to Libby and John for having us in their home. Can I get a round of applause for them? Yes, my name is Nicolette Buller, and I'm your Community Independent candidate for Bradfield. And that's an applause moment. Thank you. Yes, I'm a local. I did go to Gordon Preschool, Gordon East, Kalara High, and even University in Linfield at UTS Ku-ring-gai campus, aka a country club. And when I'm not a mum and a wife and a daughter and a sister, I do work in responsible investment, and I have had a few decades in climate policy advocacy work and clean energy finance, energy efficiency, and also land-based carbon solutions. I have tinkered in human rights as well with my brother, in management consulting, non-financial audit, and I'm lots of glazed eyes right now. But what I'm trying to say is everything that I've done in my career to this point has led me here, and I didn't realise it really until the voices of Bradfield approached and said, would you consider throwing your hat in the ring to be a candidate? And really, I just want to take a moment to thank them, because crazy, huh? 6th safest Liberal National seat in Australia, the 4th safest Liberal seat. And these guys thought, that's okay. There's no such thing as a safe seat in a vibrant democracy. And you know what? They were right. So this last week, in fact, the campaign's been really going for over a year. I only joined it at the end of January. But this last week, tireless number of volunteers have turned up at pre-polling booths, and there were sloppy mud bits, there were leeches at the Gordon Scout Hall, there was rain. It's really difficult to find out if someone voting is from North Sydney or from Bradfield or from Barrow or from Bradfield. Really, really hard. And every moment that I've been involved in this, and I know Andrew wanted to thank me for leading this campaign, but I'd like to say that I am actually just one of the volunteers. I happen to be the candidate. This is a truly, truly community-led movement for which I am extremely honoured to be your candidate. Everybody makes me proud, and I'm inspired daily by the commitment, by the dedication, and just by, quite frankly, I haven't talked politics either, except with my mum quietly in St Ives at her house. So thank you for risking that, for being courageous and having those conversations. And I am really thrilled. And you know what? I think we can make history here in Bradfield this week. Now, super quickly, because to tell you you can have a look on my website, please. But my first two things that I want to achieve when elected is supporting a Federal Integrity Commission against corruption. One that actually works. I also want to have the member for Warringah Zali Steggall's climate bills passed as well, mainly because of, thank you, the absolutely essential part of that framework of legislation that's going to create an independent climate change commission. And it's my hope that by having a separate commission that sets these 5-year rolling emission reduction targets, that we take the politics out of an incredibly existential challenge, but great economic opportunity, and have those targets set at an independently to government. Government still has the choice if they wish to ignore it, if they don't want to, but at least we as voters will have that transparency about the decisions they make vis-a-vis what the experts recommend. This is what we need to do. I never want to have another election again on climate unless it's a race to the top. Yes. And whilst there are many other platforms, I probably want to call out that I'm really excited. Apart from election finance reform, I think our decision-making in Parliament, and this is why I'm running because my 20-year-old son voting for the first time, I really want to be able to say to him, have a look at the quality of the leaders in our Australian Parliament. Don't they inspire you? Don't they have a vision for where we're going to go? And we know our role in it. And also, we're not leaving people behind in doing this. We're going forward together. That's what I want. And I am not going to settle for less. That is exactly what we deserve. And so, I'm getting a little bit emotional. So, and I know diversity is not just about gender, but by having more women in Parliament, I think this is the start of getting our voices heard. And from that, as women, we're actually much more inclusive and collaborative, and we can pave the way for a lot more diversity in all sorts of things. Abilities, ethnicity, lots of itties, I don't know how you call it, lots of different and diversity which we need, because a truly representative government is going to give us better policy, and ultimately it's people that matter. So they're my platforms. I sincerely hope that if you haven't voted already, that between now and Saturday, that you trust me with your vote, and that together we can make history here in Bradfield. And I'm going to work tirelessly to represent you and give you a voice in Parliament. Thank you.